Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Avery Project. I know I'm starting it off a little different today, sitting inside of a vehicle. Taking the fiance's truck over to the garage where the car is at. I decided yesterday I was going to take it over and start working on it. I know, without the camera going, that's kind of unheard of for me a little bit, but I was going to go over and start working on it yesterday, get it all going, and I ran into a little snag with a little bolt that helps hold my rotors on, so I decided to go get a tap out and to order the little bolts for it, but the place that I went, they said that those weren't needed. Those were just to help hold the rotors in place while they were shipping the vehicle from one place to another from BMW, I guess, supposedly. I'm not exactly sure on all that. Do you know where I put that little... Right there it is. I want to show these guys real quick. You guys probably just got a close-up of my neck. How'd it look? Kind of hairy. I just shaved, as you guys can tell. But anyway, this right here is what I was pulling out of my rotors on the opposite side. And it was obviously already stripped out. The last guy couldn't get it, so I had to go buy a tap out. I'm gonna take it out. I'm not even gonna replace it right now. I just want to get these rotors put on for you guys and show you guys what you actually need. And if you guys do keep these, this is a 6mm in the center here. I tried the standards. Standards will not fit. Way too big or way too small. So you guys keep that in mind when you guys do that. Yeah, kind of been a little sick here this week. Been kind of hacking some black stuff up, working at this welding shop on days where the welders are actually running. So unfortunately, I'm stuck having to breathe that stuff in now, and you know how the body goes. Just got to get used to the stuff. But I'm feeling a little dry here, so we're gonna stop at a gas station, grab ourselves something to drink and possibly munch on before we get there. And as I said, I've already got the car in the garage, jacked up. All the tires are off. All I gotta do is heat up the bolts so I can loosen them all up from the back half. Well, I'll explain that to you guys when we get there and we get into it. So, bring you guys back in. Alright, everybody. Back in the garage we are. And I don't know how this is looking on here because I don't have this hooked up to my phone yet, but I will eventually. So, hopefully this looks pretty neat in here with the new GoPro. I kind of do like the fact of being able to view my stuff after I've shot a few minutes of it. But, you know, hey, it's not bad. So anyway, we're doing brakes and rotors. And here's one rotor. A box of brakes. Car up on jacks, as you can tell. Yes, sir. This is where we're at with it. Trying to get all the minor stuff fixed because I am going to be sending this car in somewhere to get it painted up, preferably my cousin's, as long as he's going to have enough time to get to it. I'll be talking with him about that here hopefully this weekend. Excuse me. But anyway, what we're doing in here is, first off, I'm going to pull this off, get to my brake pads, and then we'll pull the rest of the caliper off, pull off the brake rotor. Right here is where them little screws go that I told you guys about. That's only supposed to be there for while they're shipping, supposedly, but I will not be replacing mine because they didn't really want to go through the hassle of trying to order that for me, I guess. Was their point of interest, I guess you could say, about it towards me. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull this off. And right in here, you guys can see this little, right there, that is a 7mm. Make sure you have one of those. I originally didn't have one. I had to go run down the road and grab one. So that's what I did. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this pulled off here real quick. And camera lady, she's out playing with her other vehicles that she's got. She's letting them get their charge all the way finished up. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull this off. I've already loosened up my cap for my brake fluid, so that way it can do what it's good, you know. And I am gonna be using a C-clamp, an old style. I don't know where I've got it setting right this minute, to press in the cylinder inside of this. In case you guys don't have a clue as to what I'm talking about, I will show you here shortly. Might get a little darker in here, I don't know. I got the big door open today, letting in some natural light since this is our first actual real weekend in Michigan with no snow and sun. Personally would like to say sorry to any animal lovers out there, but if I find the groundhog, I'll beat him half to death, because we should have had this stuff happening about a month ago here in Michigan. But, you know, it happens. Get these off, yeah. I think I've got it pretty well out by now by the looks of it. They're a little long-winded, this guy is here. Unless he's out already. Yeah, he seems to be out. Alright. Clips galore on this stuff. You can tell I have yet to change my brake pads on my car. Yes, sir. Well, kind of sucks. I ain't got no way to do this, so I'm going to put you down for a second. Sorry. Well, that was a little easier than I thought. This piece here, it just kind of slides on like so. Kind of just pops on there. It's a spring to help hold that on so that obviously if things get loose, they won't fall off. So now that I got that done, I really need, yeah, I did just buy a new GoPro, so it's not like a new fancy one. I'm just kind of hoping you guys can see me. Like I said, I can't see what's going on with this, so it kind of bums me out. So bear with me, guys. It's all new tech for Billy. And you guys are watching this firsthand. I don't have a clue what I'm doing with this one. I've never done these before. So there we go. I just had to loosen it up. Dang. I guess the brakes, they look fairly well. Oh, this one's got that plug on it. That I'm not too sure about, you guys. That I've never dealt with before. Pop that off. I have to chase that around now. No. And I've never had I don't think my box came with sensors. The cords on them. Like that. That is new to me. Kind of funky. Got the wire that runs all the way up here through this stuff, and then a little box. Great. So a bunch of stuff that my brake pads didn't come with. Well, it's got a spot for it, it looks like. too sure. Sound like a pirate for a second there. Arr. Got my phone going off like crazy. Hey, look, my GoPro stuff. I was trying to figure that all out earlier. So what do you do? Drop the boys off at your mom's again? Or at his mom's again? Yeah, I'll have to get one of the other ones. A little bit bigger. There's the bigger one. I get the 4-inch. That's a 2-inch down there, 3-inch that I had. This one's got a opening 4 inches. That should, yeah. Oh. But I'm doing this all one-handed today. Honey! I can't get a good camera angle. I need you to pick the camera up so they can see how I'm doing this. And I know a lot of car guys, they already have expectations of how to do this if they've done brakes, but for people that haven't, this is how I do it to compress the, I believe it's called a slave cylinder inside of this. It's a messed up name, I know. But I'm using the 4-inch compared to what I was trying to use, which is the 3-inch here, to get on here. Like I said, make sure that your brake fluid cap is popped open, because when you're doing this, you're obviously forcing it back through. So just make sure it's open just enough that you can do this. You don't want to have your lid closed and end up forcing a back, you know, to blow a seal out somewhere. Just go nice and slow, turn it in. Some people just crank it in there, some people don't. Some people might say, oh, you should have put a little bit of oil on the outside of that. Just go like so. Just slowly turning it to get it in there. You obviously will know when you're all the way in, because you'll be pretty well flush with the rest of your rubber gasket there. Just like that, nice and slow. You get them in. Go ahead and just pop that loose. Like so. Cylinder's pushed back in. There's a little grubby in there, but it's underneath the car. We're all good on that. So you just take that and just kind of bend that up out of the way. Set it somewhere where it ain't gonna fall. Put a lot of stress on your cables. You don't need that. Thank you. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to apply some heat to this guy. And as you can tell, I got vice grip down on this one. That one was completely stripped out. The 5/8 would not fit on it, so I will be having to get another bolt for that. So I'll bring you guys back in a little bit. I'm not going to show you guys the detail of putting heat to it, just because of the fact that if I melt a wire in the process, I'm going to get mad, and I don't want nobody to see that. No, I'll bring you. Well, unfortunately, guys, that bolt right there, as you can see now, is stripped. I had that torch pointed right here at this direct spot right here. I held it there for about a half hour trying to heat it up so that I could get that to pop out. And as you can tell, it did not. So what I'm going to do, unfortunately, not that I want to, But I am going to put all that back together tomorrow or Tuesday. I'm unfortunately going to have to take it into the dealer or into the tire shop. I'm going to have them go through and break those bolts loose for me and change the bolts for me, so that way I can properly do a DIY video for you guys. I'm not going to have them do the crap for me because I prefer not to have somebody do it. But unfortunately for me, that and the tools that I do have in this shop as of right this minute, being that I'm obviously not an authentic automotive repair shop yet, slowly on my way buying tools. I'm going to be going and buying more tools here in the next week or so. Some better stuff, better torches, torch heads, stuff like that. Obviously something that can create a better heat for said stuff like this. The tools I'm using they're all Craftsman, Snap-on, obviously some old school stuff from out of the box there. Unfortunately, guys, I'm sorry I couldn't get a good video made for you guys doing what I wanted to do today. So here's another failed attempt at doing mechanic work on me. Ha! What do you know? But anyway, you know, hey guys, I do want to do a big meetup type YouTuber car video type thing in June. I'm shooting for wanting to do it June 9th out to a place called Hubshires Park. You guys can find it on the map for Gratiot County, Michigan. It's a nice little place. It's all family safe. It's obviously it's a county park area. I used to work there as a park ranger. So whatever you guys do, no glass bottles. You know, preferably no alcohol. You know, I mean, I want it to be a family friendly setting, you know, for the people that do watch my videos and or any other YouTubers from the general Michigan area, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois. I'm giving you guys all a big call out. If you guys have your own, obviously your own automotive project that you guys are working on, like I am working on here on mine, doing it all, you know, myself, not generally having a lot of stuff done. Yeah, I will take my car in for the, you know, to get the final paint job and everything done on it. I fixed up some of the bad problems I had, other than some of the stuff that I just don't have the welding equipment for to do. Stuff like that. But yes, June 9th, out to Hubshires Park in Gratiot County, Michigan. Any and all YouTubers, car project people, you guys have cars, you guys just want to go out and set out and let people look at your cars, you know, come on out. I'm hoping for it to be a good day. That metal plaque thing I showed you guys here a few weeks back in my videos, my shop is getting on that. They will let me know Monday what it's going to cost me to get some made up. I'm also in the process of getting gray and black t-shirts made up. It's going to say across the back, you know, obviously from like a, well, it'd be like a left to right kind of thing, you know, when you're looking at it from the back. It's going to say like, share, and subscribe across the back. And on the front, it's just going to have, you know, the little YouTube symbol on the front. It's going to say, it's going to have obviously the Avery Project, BMW DIY. I'm looking to get like a picture of like the BMW grill that can go across the front, you know, so that way it looks kind of neat. You guys, any ideas? Go ahead and pop it in the comment section below. I'll check all this stuff out later tonight after I get it downloaded. Hopefully you guys like these ideas. If you guys do, go ahead and pop it in. If you guys want to bring your own cars out and you're not a YouTuber, no big deal. I want to meet everybody. I want to see what you guys are doing with your cars. And for all you BMW guys, obviously, it's my BMW channel. It's what I do. So I'm hoping to see a lot of you guys come out from Michigan here. Get a lot of you guys out here. You guys can brag about your cars, show them off. And hopefully there won't be a lot of cops around. We can go find some place you guys can play with your cars a little bit. Maybe. Shh, don't tell anybody. We'll figure something out. But anyway, like I said, there's a lake there, so make sure you guys have your fishing licenses. It's, you know, I mean, it's an open pond, so The only thing you guys can't do is dig around there. No prospecting, no gold hunting, no, you know, no metal detecting, stuff like that. So you guys go ahead, bring your family out June 9th. I'm gonna hopefully have like a horse trailer or something set up where I can sell some of my, you know, t-shirts, metal plaques, stuff like that to help me with my channel, to help go toward this. And I'm also aiming for my 1,000 subscribers, 10,000 views, stuff like that. If you guys would like to start seeing something like this old car right here getting worked on and stuff starting to get done for it, bought for it, to get it ready for it, you guys let me know. Otherwise, the car is for sale. Look up my videos, 1930s Ford Coupe. It's on there for sale. I got a little video of that made up too. You know, if somebody just wants to buy it instead, I believe the asking price was 10 or 11 grand. So go ahead, check that out too. Check that video out. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about all this stuff. Till next time, you guys. Peace out. All right. Well, you guys, unfortunately, you know, I couldn't bring you guys the video that I wanted to bring you today working on my car. Sorry about that, but you know, this new GoPro, I'm playing with it. As you can see, I'm sitting in my car. I got it all put back together. I figured, why the heck not? I'm gonna go back yonder to a field I know. See if my brakes are working, since I had to reconnect all that. And there's the field. There's my BB. Hi, BB. Now I'm going to do a burnout in the backfield real quick. Just because I want to do a donut. There, now you guys know what I'm doing. And I'm doing it on video, so I'm going to probably drop it. Let's hope I don't drop it. Just pay good money for it. But you got to make sure my brakes work, right? I mean, as long as I can stop. Hey, look, there's a van. Piece of crap. Not mine, though. So let's find a good soft spot out here. Not soft, flat spot, I mean. Flat spot. We don't want soft spot, we want flat spot. And see if I can do anything with this car. Hey look, there's a stump. Maybe right here is a good spot as any, who knows. Let's see if we can do anything. Oh yeah, the car is going, check it out. With my max gas. My BMW runs, folks. It runs good out in the dirt. Woo! Anyway, hopefully that'll make a good video, you guys. Peace out. Oh wait, I don't want to stop recording, I guess.